Hi guys, my name is Autumn and I am the artist and small business owner behind Autumn Serenity Illustration. First of all, and most importantly, I have a week this week that is actually chill and fun. If you've been following my Instagram, I have gotten a pretty serious diagnosis, and as a result, I have slowed my life down quite a bit and I am feeling a lot better. I might talk about it more later in this video, but I'm kind of in a rush right now. I think my medicine is helping. I feel like my doctors are really listening to me, and because of that, I'm really excited about this week. Now, I had an idea to start a new series over here on YouTube, and I want to know what you guys think. I have been asked for years now to give some advice about small art business, and I haven't really wanted to because I am by no means an expert, and quite frankly, success is relative, and although I'm having a great time doing this, I think a lot of you are hoping to go above and beyond where I am. Plus, where I normally do short form content, there's just too much I want to say. So I've been really avoiding doing it, even though I think that it is genuinely a really good series idea. You see these videos on YouTube that are like, how to make $1 million a year off your art business. And that is so far from where I am. If you're watching those kind of videos and you're not even sure you want to do this, that is light years away from the point that you are at. And so where I've only been doing this for a couple years and I'm still learning and growing, I think that I do have some valuable information to share, even if I'm not an expert. I definitely want it to be a full series because I can go so far into things, because really the main thing that I would have liked to have known is the kind of mindset I needed to have before going into an art business, before going into a creative career, because I feel like I have learned and grown so much that it genuinely is so much easier for me now than it used to be, because I didn't know how to think about things. I thought you just had to hustle, 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 and that's the only way that you can make this work, and honestly, I don't think it is. So I do want to talk about it, and I think that the best place to start, first of all, the series, I think I want to name it Art and Heart, and I know it's cliche, don't make fun of me, you know it's cute, I know it's cute, I think it's a good name. First video I want to do is an art business right for you? I don't know if I want to name it hobby versus career, or just plain, should you turn your art into a business? I don't know, but I am going to go into all of that. But I think that that's a really good place to start, because first, the only other talking video I have done so far was why I left graduate school for art. That felt like an interrogation. I don't know why, but just vlogging with you guys feels like talking to a friend, but with all of the studio lights on me and the camera right in front of me really close, and I have to have my microphone on me, and I feel like I have to follow these chronological points. I feel like I am getting interrogated for some kind of crime. I'm going to try to make this series what I would say to a friend. When someone cares about you, they tell you things differently. And that's how I want to talk to you all. If I keep trying, I am not a professional person, shock horror. I am not a professional person, and trying to be so just doesn't feel authentic. If I knew you personally, this is what I would tell you. Oh, I'm so nervous, but you know what? There's no reason to be nervous, because if it's bad, I'll delete it. All right, I just got done filming that video. I don't know how the footage is gonna turn out, because I'm not gonna lie, I got a little bit heated sometimes just because I get really passionate about this subject. So we'll see if I end up using that video, but I am hot, and unfortunately I got a notification that my SD card is now full. So I don't know when I'm gonna get back to you today, because I need to take quite a few video clips off this SD card, because this SD card is pretty big. So for it to be full is not great. It's time to get back to work and do some drawing that I'm really excited for. You know what? Let's talk about it for a minute. So if you follow my Instagram, you've already seen this, but I right now am working on some new bookmark designs. I had an idea to do these vintage frames and have different kinds of flowers coming out of them for the bookmarks. I wonder if you can actually even see this. I really like the idea, and I have already started it, and it is looking pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. All right. Oh man, my iPad screen's dirty. Oh my goodness. It's meant to be touched, and it's got fingerprints on it. Okay, get over yourself. I have painted the frame for the first bookmark. It's a beautiful rose frame. Yeah. And I am gonna put some, I think they're called China roses, the specific kind I'm trying to put in it. I am going to have roses come out of this next. I have already sketched that though. Where's the sketch? Okay, yeah, so I've started drawing on top of the frame painting. So do you kind of see the vision now a little bit better? I know that my sketches are kind of hard to see. I kind of like sculpt out the shape while I'm drawing. This is what I'm gonna be working on probably for the rest of my working day, I'd say. I want to at least get the line work done with this. Like where it's kind of messy, I'm afraid if I leave it for a couple more days, I'm going to forget what it looked like in my mind. Hey, I've been asked a few times what this is. This is an extra large arthritis gripper. It is really, really good for wrist pain. It has completely changed the way I draw in the best way. I know that it looks really weird. I am aware, but it is actually really helpful. So if you have wrist pain, definitely consider it. The energy is kind of off right now because I sat down to eat some cake and watch a YouTube video, and Katnipp just posted her video about closing her studios. She's like completely pivoting her business. It has affected me. Online personalities and their lives, and seeing someone do something even an iota similar to what I do, it does affect you. I just got done filming my video talking about starting an art business. One of my main inspiration years ago is now completely pivoting. I don't know, this stuff is just complicated, isn't it? I'm really excited for her. She's pivoting her business, but the news does come as a shock. I haven't been following her for a few years now because I felt that her business just didn't resonate with me anymore. Not her business. I really like her characters. I really like her art. I think she's adorable. It's just the like studio vlogs and stuff she was making I just didn't resonate with because it's never been my goal to like, I'm not trying to take over the world with Autumn Serenity illustration, and I feel like Katnipp Studios has been like trying to take over the world. I was like, good for her, but it's just like not my journey, so I haven't been that interested for a few years now. Seeing that she's pivoting to try to go back to her roots a little bit more, I don't know, it's put me in a funny place of reflection for a minute, because in my video about starting an art business, I do talk about how you can't chase money, you can't chase success, and how this economy is really difficult, and frankly, this is not a good time to start a business. Some people say there's never a good time, but I'm gonna tell you this is not a good time. And I think that her honesty and vulnerability has also encouraged me to go ahead and like talk about something that I did want to talk about. I wasn't planning on it until I had more of a update to give, I guess. My business has been growing, which is great. I'm meeting so many more of you online all the time that really resonate with what I do, but the facts are the facts. A lot of us do not have extra money right now, and you don't need a sticker from me to survive. So although my business is seeing really steady growth, my business is not seeing a steady growth in revenue by any stretch of the imagination. I think putting the pressure on myself to have my business be making money that it's just not making is putting too much pressure on my art. And so I have been looking at some places in town to get a part-time job potentially. I'm exploring options right now. I don't really know what I want to do. This is a complicated issue because I do have energy constraints, and it's so complicated. Like I have physical limitations. I do, but like I just don't want, it doesn't even make sense, but I just don't want that stuff to get in the way of something that I think would be good for me. So I don't know. I am already in the process of opening up commissions again. With stuff like AI art, and commissions can be very expensive. So I don't know if it's gonna work as well for me as it did in the past. But beggars can't be choosers at a time like this. And if I want to take some financial pressure off of my illustration, then I do feel like I need to use some of my other skills. I have put in an application for like a pottery place in town that I think is really cute. I love my business. I love my art. I don't want the pressure of I'm not making money, I'm not making sales to kill the passion I have for this. So if I can try to take a good bit of that pressure off, I'm hoping that I can weather the storm a little bit better over here. I'm also thinking about more passively making money. And what I mean by passive is not like I'm not doing work, is that you all don't have to pay me. That was one of the reasons I decided to get on YouTube, is because if you enjoy my content and you just want to watch it, if I can get my YouTube monetized, then you all don't have to actually put any of your money in my pocket to support me. Just enjoying my content will support me. So her video definitely put me in a funny mood. I resubscribed because I am really excited to see what she does. She's so emotional in her videos. She's so raw and real. I think she's gonna love this new direction she's going in. She talks about how excited she is. She talks about how she wants to be more of an illustrator rather than a business owner now. I think that's cool. So her saying I'm burnout and don't want to do it anymore, I get that. Like, her studio is huge, full of stuff, full of designs. And she talked about how it cost $8,000 to keep her studio running a month. Well, she doesn't live in the US, but like she said $8,000 to keep her studio running a month. The pressure that would put on you, the pressure it would put on you to make $8,000 just to keep it going, much less paying. She had an employee, paying her employee, and her husband also works with her. So paying all of your bills and your employee on more than $8,000 a month. Like, I think she has pounds, 8,000 pounds a month. Like, oh my goodness. So yeah, it's put me in a funny mood, but it's also given me such a grateful and hopeful heart. I'm totally rooting for her. I think that she's going to do great. I think she's going to love the direction she's going in. I absolutely love when people just decide to just change their lives. I think it's so cool. I do. It's totally fine to change your mind, change your life, do something new, try something new. It's okay to change your mind and pivot and go in a new direction anytime in your life you want to with anything. And I think it's so cool that I love seeing people be like, you know what? I have free will and do what they want to do. I love it. I just am taking a lot of inspiration from her today to be grateful for what I have. When you see giant studios like that, just full of products and design, you can get caught up in comparing yourself. And to hear now that she's moving back home, her decision to do the same thing I'm doing just feels very validating for what I'm doing, even though that's silly. It looks like it's going to start storming, and I think I'd like to have a quiet afternoon and get some drawing and painting done. Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. I'm having a great day so far. Let's see, it's only 11 a.m. and I have edited and scheduled a reel to go up on Thursday. And this reel is totally just funny and cute, and I don't think anyone will like it but me, but I had a lot of fun editing it. And sometimes when you make content, that's what you need to do. You just need to make something that is fun for yourself. So that's what I did. No one's gonna like it, but I did have fun doing it this morning. So right now I'm about to eat brunch with my grandmother, and then we are going to go antiquing afterwards. And I'm really excited about that because antiques especially really inspire my artwork, especially my sticker sheets actually. Well, and the bookmarks I'm doing right now are inspired by antique frames. So I think it would be fun to get some pictures of some things that inspire me and maybe some video of some things that inspire me. That way you guys can see. I'll show you anything cool that I find in there. And I'm really excited. I think my medicine is helping me so much. I feel like I'm having more good days than bad days. And frankly, like I'm having more good days than average days. So I really feel like my medicine is helping me so much. I went to bed on time last night, woke up on time this morning, and I actually felt rested for the first time. And I don't know. Feeling rested after a full night's sleep is gonna be a new experience for me. I'll tell you that one for free. but I'm excited. Man, being out and ready to go by 11 a.m. for me is like completely, and having done work that morning, that is completely not something I do. So I'm really excited. I'm really hopeful that means my medicine is helping me, and I think it really is. I've been on it for a few weeks now, so I don't feel like this would be like placebo energy. I feel like it might actually be helping, and that would be amazing. But anyway, enough yip yapping with you. It is time to go have a wonderful brunch with my grandma. It's so windy outside. My poor grandmother, her dress like completely flew up in the parking lot. Her face was so horrified. I dropped down in the parking lot and almost beat myself. I was crying because I was laughing so hard. I didn't know I still thought this was this funny. So she gets out of the car and I go, "Woo, the wind is cold out here." And she goes, "Yeah, it is." And like immediately her dress like almost flies up like over her head because it just like shows her butt to everybody. And she goes, "Woo! Well, at least I got clean drawers on." Okay, I need to breathe. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've composed myself. I just need to not think about it for the rest of the time I'm talking to you. So we have this like giant antique shop in my town that is, I really can't go there because I love it and I will buy so much stuff because I can't help it. I love just like unique, interesting things. I can't help it. I filmed a lot and like, I really considered like, where can I put this Mickey Mouse phone? My house. But I didn't, thank you. Oh, I have no place for a Mickey Mouse phone. But I do want to show you what I did get. I think it's really cute. The first thing I got is this brass swan trivet, so I can put it in my kitchen, and whenever we need to set a hot pot on something, we can set it on the beautiful swan. Tell me, like, this is gorgeous. I really like swans. Little known fact about me, I love swans and I love like brass and gold looking stuff. And then I saw this and the vision. Imagine flowers on my dining table in this beautiful picture. It is the perfect size. Perfect size. It's the perfect size to be a flower vase. Oh my gosh, I just love it. This is like a tree branch. And then these are leaves. And then on this side, it has grapes and leaves. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so pretty and so unique. And I swear, if you tell me this is from Target, I will cry. No one tell me any of these things are from Target for like 10 bucks. I will cry. I don't think so. This feels like glass and it is really heavy. Tell me right now this does not look like a picture made by fairies. All right, it's time for me to go back home. I need to first clean off my SD card because I keep getting cut off. And then I think I might draw some more. I don't know. We'll see when we get there.